it's been. I'm having like, what is it called? Like is it round ligament pain? I don't know. I'm having like the cramping, and I think it's just because the baby's, growing and stretching and stuff. So I'm totally feeling that. Man, it's been a journey. I wanted to just come on here and tell you guys thank you so much for all the pep talks and the support, and especially what I'm going through right now. I've been a single mom since March 29th, which I still haven't been able to like fully record that video of like what happened. But I just wanted to say thank you so much. Yeah, I've been a single mom, like I said, since March 29th, and I've been doing good, really good. My counselor, luckily, like I said, I got a hold of her as well, and she had been my counselor for like a minute, like I want to say before I even met Brandon. So she was there through it all with me, along with like my family, my friends, even like coworkers, strangers. When I moved out here, like I didn't know anybody, I didn't have any friends, like I didn't move out here like knowing anybody or nothing like that at all. So I'm out here by myself, and like the friendships and the coworkers and everything I've made over time, those are the people I only know of. But yeah, so it's been a journey. I'm just really grateful. Like the one thing is that I get to be with my son every day. I love that so much. That was like one thing Brandon and I had talked about. He's like, yeah, you can be a full-time mom and just, be with the kids, and I go to work. And, when we had that conversation like early on and stuff. And so that was like something I was like, yeah, like would be perfect, because that's the one thing I wanted more than anything. So I'm happy I only have to work like 3 days a week, and eventually I'll be able to work where I'm just with the kids all the time. I don't have to like take him to the sitters anymore. My babysitter is amazing. She's amazing. She's like actually well overqualified. She's like worked for the state. She's actually helped minors that were R-worded, sexually assault, things like that, abused. She's worked with those kinds of kids. She's adopted, I believe. She's fostered, and she's babysat. I believe that too. She's done it all with involving kids. So that was like a huge help. I'm happy I found her, and Ronald loves her, and pretty much it's like his grandma. I don't leave my son as anybody. I love being with him, and like that's the thing is like I'm not a 2025 mom. And what I mean by I'm not a 2025 mom is I'm not a mom that needs a break from my kids. I'm not a mom that wants a break from my kids. I love to be around my kids, even my other biological children. I love them, miss them so much every day, and I did what was best for them, and I'm glad I did what was best for them instead of being selfish. But I think about them every day. It's no different. Just because they're not in my care, doesn't mean I don't love them or miss them. I dearly, gravely do. They're getting all big now. The oldest is gonna be, she's about to be like out of her teens any moment. They grow up fast, but I'm a happy gal, and I'm just happy that I get to be a mom and I get to raise my kids, and I'm happy that I made it work to where I can be with them, because it's not easy in 2025. How much money you gotta make to like support everything you want and your kids, and then sometimes it's both people working, and you don't even really have time for your kids. So it's just like, you only get so much time with them, and then they go to school and, all that good stuff. So it's just, I'm really grateful, and I'm happy I figured it out, and I figured out what works for me to be able to be with my kids. And even like in a few years, I'll figure it out even more to be with them more. So it's just, it's a special thing. And I get a lot of criticism, which I've been getting criticism since I can remember. It doesn't bother me. The only time I want to say it can get to me is depending on who it's coming from, like how close I am to them. And that's like another thing I always say, like watch who you surround yourself with. I will always be an open book. I will always share my life. I will always be okay with that. No one will ever change that part about me, because I'm not scared at all. And that's something I'm very, very proud of, and I'm very that's something I'm very prideful about, because some people, they don't feel comfortable they don't feel comfortable in their own skin, they don't feel comfortable in their past, and that's okay. Me, I am completely comfortable. Okay, I wear it all. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I have no shame at all. Every choice that I have made has been genuinely coming from my heart. Even if it's the worstest choice, I genuinely made that choice, and I would not change it or have it any other way. And that's because that's just me being an honest, genuine person. I take very pride in being very honest with myself, as much as I possibly can. You know, even if it hurts, you know, it's whatever, it is what it is. But that's just how I am. You know, and I just have to like say, anybody that is bothered by me being so open and honest, like, just unfriend me. Okay, you know, if it bothers you that much, I'm sorry it bothers you, but that's just who I am. And the other thing too is I am not the only person on this earth that is like that. There are millions and trillions and tons of people who actually share a lot more detail than I do about their life, and it's because they're allowed to. It's America. Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. My parents, like, they used to always say, like, Alexa, like, you know, keep it private, or, you know, keep it to yourself, you know, you shouldn't, you know. And it's because that's how they are. They're private. Both my parents are actually very private people, and that's okay. I just have never been, you know, I've never been like that. And it kind of like excites me in a way too, because like a lot of people get stuck in like situations they really don't know what the heck to do, or they really don't know what to expect at all. And you know, here I am with a lot of life experience, and I meant like repetitively too. Like, I'm talking about, I've got repetitions, let me tell you, okay? I'm not a saint. Just because I go to church, like, I'm not a saint. Like, that's why I go, okay? I need God. Let me tell you, I need God, okay? There is no doubt about that. Just because I'm not on any medications, that's why I go. That's why I pray. That's why I'm as close as I can be to God, because I need God. I need him in my life. So that's why he's there. You know, whether I even like it or not, he's there. You know, he, she, whatever, you know, I look at God like a dad. So to me, he's a guy. I call him dad, you know? But anyways, like, you know, and it's okay to be an open book. Like, you know, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I mean, you gotta look at it like, people find out shit anyways. Like, don't be scared. Like, what are you scared for? And the thing is, if you are scared, then you shouldn't be saying or doing it. If you're gonna be embarrassed, then don't say it or do it. Like, it's your choice. You know, it's your choice to live your life. And that's what I used to, like, kind of tell Brandon. I was, you know, because he would, like I said, like, let me put it this way. If you really don't know if someone values you or loves you or really cares for you, take a look back and see how they treat you. Like, see what pedestal they put you on. And if it's like shit, like how I was being treated, like, we had our good moments, you know, there were times, he had his moments, you know, there's times he was doing good and he stayed doing good. But he kept going back and repeating the same things that hurt me. Not only, mind you, it's not like lying, like, he put me in really bad, like, living situations, and he was okay and comfortable with that. So it's like, if you really want to know if someone cares about you or values you, they would show it, you know, like, they would show it, like, naturally, just show it. So it's like, you know, you can't, like, I couldn't just, like, after he broke up with me on March 29th, also fucked me over, as in, like, told me you can forget about moving back and I'm done with you, and also threatened me custody again. And he told me why, and it was because I didn't bring a jacket, you guys. That's my value. He did all of that, and he told me why. Because I didn't bring a jacket to the beach. That's how much I meant to him. A jacket, you know. We have 2 kids, you know, so it's just, I didn't take him back this time, because what I require now, because of his choices, he won't do it. He won't go to couples counseling, he won't get sober, and he will not get us a place so that we can go habitate together. So it's just, it's choices, you know. You gotta make healthy choices for your life, and my healthy choice, which was extremely hard because I love him, was not letting him back in. because I don't deserve to be treated like that, and my kids don't either. So it's like you have to love yourself even when it's really hard, and you know, whoever you believe in, your higher power, they're there, you know.